Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. I know that people have heard about the video game crash of 1983, and something that has happened back in the 80s when video games were a new thing and Atari 2600 was popular and there's this around this around the time when had had video game movies like Tron and War Games and The Last Starfighter, all coming out in the space of about 2 or 3 years. Anyway, the video game crash happened because there are just too many developers developing games for the Atari 2600, and most of those games were bad games, and there was no quality control. I mean, like what? There's no licensing system like Nintendo had when brought forth their Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985, and it all started when Atari was the only developer of software for its system, Atari 2600, that's and pretty much the console manufacturers were the sole developers of games for their own systems. Like Mattel developed games for the Intellivision, Magnavox for the Odyssey 2, and well, that was pretty much it. And then a group of programmers decided to leave Atari and form their own video game company that would develop games for the Atari 2600, and that company became Activision. And Atari tried to sue them out of business and found out that they couldn't. So that opened up the floodgates to other video game developers. And started seeing a lot of games that were developed by third-party developers, especially games from competing companies like Mattel and Coleco, because Coleco had its ColecoVision that came out in 1982, and so there were a lot of games, and there were also a lot of choices for game consoles. Consumers are so swamped that with so swamped in video game product that that retailers couldn't r- r- couldn't keep up, and in the end, discounting some games that weren't selling well or something like that, and it was a perfect time to own video games for the 2600, as they were going down in price to like like $5 or $10. Where originally they were like around 20 to $40. And also, people were seeing video games as a fad, something that wasn't going to last. They were just a transitioning tool for people to buy personal computers. Like it had a bunch of different computers from Atari, Commodore, Texas Instruments, IBM, Apple. And real shake up happened in 1984, where third-party companies were going out of business, and a good deal of them were, and also consoles like the ColecoVision were they started seeing their support drying up for their own companies. I mean, Coleco was developing a personal computer of their own called the Atom, and that didn't sell well. I mean, it was originally $600, and it ended up being discounted to like $300. Yeah. Around 1985, people thought that would be the end of video games, right there, and then Nintendo comes along and ends up revitalizing the market and gets people interested in video games again. Just only Nintendo really took over the market. I mean, just it's like their third-party licensing system prevented third-party companies from producing games for competing systems for about 2 years. Just, anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. So, have a good day, and God bless you.